this also gets to the notion of when a lot of times these deals start, they move along and they don't seem to close. Right.
Right.
They don't close because
they get stalled.
There's not enough urgency for something. So like you talked about this notion of the compelling event, right?
Yeah.
So you have the compelling event, driving deal urgency. So what are the best ways to uncover that compelling event in those large accounts? Because I mean, many times it just goes along and everybody says they're in and there's nothing to drive them.
Yeah. I compelling event for is a really hard concept for sales teams, success teams, for organizations to really embrace, because for whatever reason, we all have happy ears. And like, for example, Rajiv, let's just say I was selling you and you needed help with a program. And you said to me, hey, I got to roll out this program by Jan 1. And I'd say, okay, great, Rajiv, let's talk about that. And I'd understand what the program is. I'd understand kind of the impact of you rolling out this program. And then in order for us, I'm going to use a word here, to co-create a compelling event, we need to really understand more about your business, your timelines, your internal, because that most people think that Jan 1 event is a compelling event. It's actually not. You got to work backwards, and it's called a sequence of events. Because then I'd say, Rajiv, well, listen, if you got to be live by Jan 1, this is so critical to your business. Let's go back in time here, right? That means we need to have a system, a pilot system, a proof of concept up and running, probably by the late summer, and the reason why I say late summer, because on Labor Day, then all of a sudden people,
so you really got to map back, right? Because
you map back.
Well, first, I think what you're talking about is you got to understand when somebody says Jan 1, that may be the beginning of a calendar year or fiscal year or something. But in many companies, sometimes they blow past that date and they don't make a decision by that date. So you have to understand what is significant about the date. Is it a make or break for them?
Exactly.
Right? And then you're going all the way back and you have all this stuff that could get in the way.